HP to acquire HyperX from Kingston for $425 million. Shopify created its own esports organization, Shopify Rebellion. And OverActive Media is planning on building a 7,000-seat esports venue in Toronto. All that and more on This Week in Esports and Gaming for February 22nd through February 28th. I'm your host, 𝗪𝗏𝐻𝐽, and let's get right into it. For the first top 3 story of the week, HP are going to acquire HyperX from Kingston for $425 million. HP now takes the HyperX brand and its portfolio of gaming peripherals, but Kingston will retain the DRAM, flash, and SSD products for gamers and enthusiasts. The acquisition is expected to take place on a non-GAAP basis according to HP in the first full year following the closing. The transaction is expected to close in Q2 of 2021 pending regulatory review and other customary closing conditions. Some key notes on my part, and these are some just opinions or research I've done. HP was already using HyperX's hardware in lots of the Omen line, from RAM to SSDs and more. I've been a huge HyperX fan for quite a long time now, and they've never disappointed with products, which helps with their marketing tremendously. And HyperX, they've already made huge moves on their part with their ambassador program, taking on names like 𝗪𝗏𝗵𝐿, Gordon Hayward, Post Malone, Juju Smith-Schuster, and more. Whenever someone asks me what brand is doing it right in esports, I almost always mention HyperX. They dove deep into esports early on, which caught my attention as a consumer, and since then they've transitioned to the culture and lifestyle part of streaming and esports. This also follows some large acquisitions recently, like Corsair acquiring 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐬, Origin PC, SCUF Gaming, and BBI, Logitech acquiring Blue Microphones, Astro Gaming, and Streamlabs, Razer acquiring Controller Gear and THX, Turtle Beach acquiring Neat Microphones, and SteelSeries acquiring Control Freak. So it'll be interesting to see how HP's Omen line integrates HyperX further, given they've already done some stuff already, and how they'll continue to expand HyperX's brand beyond what they're currently doing. Shopify has created its own esports org, Shopify Rebellion. The CEO Toby Lutke announced on Twitter that the new organization would immediately jump into StarCraft 2 because, well, he actually has a love for StarCraft 2, which is awesome to hear. They've already recruited some of the best StarCraft 2 players in the world, adding the 2016 world champion Byung-Hyun Woo, Sasha Scarlett Hostin, and Julian Lambo-Brosig. They'll be competing in 𝐼𝐸𝐬𝐷𝐿𝐴 for a $250,000 prize pool. My personal thoughts, I think it's cool to see something like this finally transpire. There were some in the past, but they didn't really last very long as far as brand esports teams go. So we'll see how long this one lasts. I do know Paper Crowns worked on this branding, which is awesome to see. Shopify got some of the best in the best to work on this within the esports space. It's a really cool launch video as well to hopefully promote this. So I'll show it on the screen for the duration of this segment. And I'm intrigued to see how this pans out for Shopify, what their ultimate goal with this is with having an esports org. It's not often that we see brands dive into esports org by creating their own org. Usually they're, creating partnerships or sponsorships or building venues and IPs with collaborations with already established esports orgs. So this is a huge marketing play just to continually say Shopify Rebellion, right? That's just a good marketing play on their part. OverActive Media are going to build a 7,000-seat esports venue in Toronto. The venue is expected to be completed in 2025 and is set to include a theater-style entertainment venue and hotel complex, while also becoming the new home of the Toronto Defiant and the Toronto Ultra. When completed, the venue is expected to host 200 plus events a year, with the majority being from the entertainment and music sector. The venue is expected to cost around $500 million. It was designed by the design firm Populous, who is widely recognized as the design firm for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the 2012 Olympic Games, as well as the State Farm Stadium. So my take on this, we've already seen huge investments into physical infrastructure for esports, but nothing on the scale. The fact that they're saying they want to have entertainment and music events is also a little bit interesting, because this is mainly for an esports team, but we'll see how this kind of pans out there. Canada has already seen a huge market within the gaming and esports space, and ultimately this might become one of the biggest stages for esports and just entertainment in general in Canada if completed successfully. I'm hoping to see more events come to Canada and North America within esports as a result of this. We saw San Antonio announce a partnership with ASM Global in October of 2020 to create an esports arena as well. So this adds another to North America. I hope it pans out. At least we're going to see some big names to repay for this cost as well. As far as partnerships go, Twitch Rivals, they partner with Dunkin, formerly known as Dunkin' Donuts. In addition to being named as the official fan fuel of the competitive gaming series, Dunkin' will be featured in exclusive challenges, rewards, and events during Twitch Rivals tournaments throughout 2021, the first of which was on Wednesday with the Twitch Rivals Valorant Series 1 featuring a $50,000 prize pool. Team Liquid partnered with trading firm and market maker IMC. The partnership will see both entities collaborate on a range of activities aimed at engaging fans and supporting the community. IMC will serve as the supporting partner of Liquid Hacks, a hackathon event which offers community members an opportunity to learn from and develop solutions for pressing issues in the esports industry. Giant Software partnered with SPORTFIVE. The partnership is expected to accelerate further marketing for the esports series, the Farming Simulator League. SPORTFIVE will collaborate with Giant Software to secure league partnerships alongside in-game advertising opportunities. Tencent's KPL partnered with Castrol. While the financial terms weren't disclosed, Castrol is owned by BP, which marks the first oil brand to show interest in the Chinese esports industry. Golden Guardians partnered with Align Technologies and Invisalign as the official smile partner of Golden Guardians. Invisalign will be featured on the team's jerseys and on activations across TV, digital media, and social channels as well. Align Technologies partnership will cover all of Golden's franchises properties such as the Golden State Warriors, the Santa Cruz Warriors, and the Golden Guardians. This appears to be Align Technologies' first push into esports. FaZe Clan partnered with sportwear brand Kappa and social media agency 433 to create real-life versions of the FIFA 21 digital football kit. The FaZe Clan FGS 21 kit was originally released in FIFA 21 last year as a part of the esports team's vanity collection, but the high demand prompted a physical push as well. This is the first time FaZe Clan has released a physical product parallel to the virtual release. Fight Esports and TikTok Southeast Asia partnered together. The year-long partnership will see the creation of the TikTok Gaming Ground PH Creator Cup, a Valorant competition that is taking place this weekend. For finance and M&A, XSET, they raised $10 million with the help of 𝗪cie Media Holdings. Part of that money is coming from Quality Control, a hip-hop record label that has previously worked with a number of famed artists like Cardi B and Migos. The collaboration will see both entities work on a range of initiatives, including content creation, music production, merchandise collaboration, talent recruitment and management, as well as licensing deals with gaming publishers. As far as workforce changes go, Matt Hill is going to lead Espat as the CEO. He's no stranger to esports, working for GMR Marketing for 6 years, connecting brands and companies within the gaming and esports related space as an SVP. Matt has served in the NFL for 8 years, as well as Adidas and the MLS. BITKRAFT Ventures announced a new board, which is comprised of some of the top executives from the world's biggest companies. These are Bernhard, the SVP of Business Development at ESL, 𝐓𝐞𝐞 Jefferson, the Chief Product Officer at Servios, Snapchat's Head of Games, Pany 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and Jen McLean, the Head of Worldwide Business Development, Small and Mid-sized Studios with Game Tech at Amazon Web Services. The 4 board members will join BITKRAFT to help strengthen key areas such as business development, entrepreneurship, scaling, and technology. Stefan Chong, a former pro, joins EVOS Esports as the Business Development Lead. He will be responsible for engaging stakeholders from a variety of sectors in the region, such as brands, government agencies, and publishers like Moonton Games. The New York Subliners, they signed COD Mobile content creator 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The Inbox-owned CDL team, New York Subliners, announced that they had signed him as a content creator best known for his Call of Duty mobile content. He's also the founder of influencer management group Amplified IM and currently has over 600,000 subscribers on YouTube. 𝗪𝗓𝗏 𝗪𝐸𝐬 joins Luckbox as the head of content. 𝗪𝗓𝗏 is expected to play a leading role in Luckbox's marketing strategy while also being responsible for their global content strategy. 𝗪𝗓𝗏 was most recently at Red Bull as their head of content. He also worked at Fox for 6 years as the art director and worked at Riot Games in 2017 as the head of video and broadcast. 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, they signed Livia Renata Souza as an athlete and streamer. This marks their entrance into the MMA scene. The first fight where Souza will be donning 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is scheduled for March 6th on the UFC 259 in Las Vegas. Belong added Pablo Arizmendi Kolb, Angelo Rossi, and Myrna Rich Ray to his leadership team. Pablo, Belong's new chief operating officer, has over 30 years of experience in multi-unit retail operations and CPG. Myrna will be Belong's VP of Human Resources, and Angelo will be Belong's CFO, both with 15 years and more of experience in their fields. For new stuff, unfortunately this is solemn news, but COD Mobile Pro Ingrid Sol Oliveira was killed by a fellow esports player, 𝐷𝐴𝐬𝐷𝐻𝐼𝐴𝐬𝐷𝐻𝐼𝐴 or Flashlight. Oliveira has apparently met 𝗂𝗧 through the game, and after 1 month of conversation, they were meeting for the first time at 𝗂𝗧's residence. 𝗂𝗧 allegedly stabbed Oliveira to death, then proceeded to record a video confessing to the crime on his mobile phone, sharing it on WhatsApp with a fellow group of COD Mobile players. The crime was premeditated. 𝗂𝗧 said he did it because he wanted to and affirmed that he was lucid. Just a moment of silence for Ingrid and her family. PUBG Mobile New State was announced. Developer Krafton has unveiled PUBG New State for iOS and Android, taking the Battle Royale game into the year 2051 to a new place called Troy. Unlike PUBG Mobile, which is developed by China's Tencent, this is all new and developed by a PUBG studio team. With a 30-year jump in time, the new map promises futuristic weapons, techniques, and vehicles, including a ballistic shield, combat roles, and drones as well. Garena Free Fire, they revealed 2021 esports plans with the Free Fire World Series set to return with 2 editions in April and in November. The publisher will also launch a new event called the Free Fire All-Stars, and teams across 13 regions will be set to compete for Free Fire's largest ever prize pool of $2 million. The Overwatch League revealed its 2021 esports structure with a $4.25 million prize pot. There will be 4 seasonal tournaments: the May Melee, June Joust, Summer Showdown, and Countdown Cup. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, they officially launched, which allows competitive gamers, colleagues, and coaches to record game footage and and then share, analyze, and comment on the same platform. That's it for this week in esports. If you know someone who would find this valuable, I would appreciate you tagging them in the comments down below. Otherwise, thank you so much and have a wonderful week.